Welcome back to Grant and Marissa. It's our second day in Copenhagen, and we're spending the morning soaking up more of this beautiful city. Come along as we visit the vibrant Nyhavn waterfront, explore Rosenborg Castle, and try some iconic street food.
Then it's off to Malmo, Sweden, by train, where we'll check into the Clarion Hotel, enjoy dinner at a popular food hall, and discover a charming little cafe, a true hidden gem tucked away in a peaceful park.
Hey, good morning from Copenhagen. Once again, we're outside of our awesome hotel, Villa Copenhagen. That might be the best sleep I've ever had on a first night of a
sleep
vacation.
Was incredible.
The bed was insanely comfortable.
I was like sleeping
The pillow,
in a cloud.
Yeah, we slept from I think like 8:30 until like 7 almost this morning.
Which Grant sleeping till 7 is like
Unheard of. Yeah.
He normally, especially if it's even at home frequently, but if it's our first night somewhere, you are usually up at like 4:30.
Even like sometimes I'm up at like 2 or like I
always get up at
really weird times from jet lag. So
yeah.
I am very happy and I feel like this is the most energy I've had at the beginning of the trip.
Yeah.
No, lovely hotel. Breakfast this morning was awesome.
Massive breakfast room. Massive.
Yeah. And I did like a little video while I was down there. Just I'll put it over now. Just of we got some of the pastries and stuff they had.
Yeah. Grant's breakfast was essentially a tasting tour of Villa Copenhagen's pastry department.
Yeah. So we tried their like cardamom.
Yeah.
Like roll. It's kind of like a. There was a cinnamon roll and a cardamom roll. That's pretty good. You liked the cardamom one more than me, I think.
Yeah, I did.
They also had a Berliner donut, so like a custard-filled donut, which was, that was probably my favorite. That was like so soft, pillowy soft. And
my favorite thing did not, in fact, come from the pastry department.
Yeah.
I got like they had like all like little salads and like yogurt cups and parfaits and that kind of thing. And I got something that was like peaches, tomatoes, basil, and a little bit of burrata in like a little cup, and it was so good. It was so fresh.
Yeah.
Burrata was so creamy. Really good start to the day.
Yeah. And they just said they had some really good bread as well, like a sourdough that was awesome.
Grant was basically ready to propose marriage to the pastry chef.
We were sort of sitting in a spot where we could see her doing all the baking. She was hustling so much stuff, like always keeping it stocked with fresh pastries. And the pastries, that excellent. They do, from looking at it, I think they have like their own bakery that you can go to and buy stuff. So I think that's why they were making so much stuff.
But yeah, Grant fell in love again.
But no, today, so now we have we got like a late checkout for the hotel.
4 p.m., which is amazing.
Yeah, so we don't have to get out of there until what? So that's nice. So we didn't have to pack up all our stuff just yet. So we're going to spend the day Copenhagen. It's only about 8:30 now, so it's pretty early-ish. But we're just going to mosey our way through town up to Rosenborg Slot, which is like a cool, like Renaissance, like castle-y kind of thing in the middle of the city. Yeah. That has like, I know there's like crown jewels and stuff in there. There's some pretty gardens and all that. So we have a time slot for that at like 11:40. I pre-booked the tickets.
So we're gonna kind of wander about, do some shopping, probably try and do a mid-morning coffee break.
Yeah.
Because that's
what is that? Fika.
So.
But yeah, no, it's nice and quiet this morning. It's nice. We did this walk last night and it was very busy on Saturday.
It was slammed last night. Now it's nice and quiet because it's Sunday morning and everyone's sleeping. It's nice and cool.
Yeah, it's nice with I'm just in a t-shirt, but it is a hair cool, but not enough for me to put a jacket on her.
Also, I have to hold my backpack like I'm a little kid going to school because I have my water bottle and it's like slanting my backpack.
Look at like the architecture of here. So it's like this sort of awesome building and then this super modern
apartments, yeah. And that's kind of the vibe of Copenhagen. You have
then,
these
yeah,
really cool
modern,
buildings.
and then the Lego store is old-fashioned looking.
Yeah.
Next, because this is right next to Tivoli.
Yeah, it's like part of that perimeter building, whatever.
Oh, that's cool. That's like the NASA spaceship.
Yeah.
This is Tivoli Gardens entrance. So we're here near the main square in Copenhagen, and we found on this building over here, there's actually a thermometer. Here is, let me see if I can zoom in a bit here. This is a thermometer that goes from -20 all the way up to about 30 degrees, and you probably can't quite see it on here, but there's like a red line that's like a thermometer to show what the current temperature is.
So it's at like 14 Celsius.
Yeah.
Helpful.
Just thought that was really cool.
In case you're unsure of what temperature it is.
Yeah. But no, this square is much quieter this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday was nuts.
Oh yeah, and yesterday we were puzzled by what this statue was over here. H.C. Andersen. It's Hans Christian Andersen, of course.
I thought it was H.G., which was part of my problem yesterday.
Yeah, so we now understood what we were looking at yesterday. There apparently is like a Hans Christian Andersen museum over in this area too, which we might do at some point, depending.
Yeah. There's also apparently like a mermaid rock somewhere, and there's a brewery near it called or a bar or something called the Tipsy Mermaid, which has been recommended to us as a place to get a drink.
We got food.
We got 45 seconds. We're fine.
It's already red though, you know. It's.
What's the bus gonna do? Hit me?
Is that no, that's not a mermaid, right? No,
that's just a big fish.
A big fish. Oh, no, this is nice though.
Yeah, so yesterday we couldn't even get.
We couldn't get anywhere near here.
There was a massive concert happening.
This was filled with people.
Yeah.
Okay, and now we're over the other side. We didn't get over here last night, so. 7-Eleven. I'm sure not quite as good as Japanese.
Nothing is as good as Japanese 7-Eleven.
There's some magnets because we know we're.
Oh yeah, we have to get a magnet.
We're magnet people. Oh, I kind of like that Copenhagen. This one.
Yeah. With the boat's the bike.
I like the bike one.
The bike one's cute. Yeah.
Little
that
crown
just looks too
bike.
much like Bergen.
That does. We have to find that too.
There's also like a mermaid rock one.
Yeah. I kind of like that hoodie too. Copenhagen Bike Town.
Oh, that is nice actually. We've been in one shop.
Yeah, we went into the shops there.
We went into a cute shop.
Oh my god. Okay.
We bought something.
So we found this little it's called Pembe? Or Pembe or something. But anyways, it's like a Danish little character. So we got this little Viking keychain. So it's got like a little Danish flag on it too.
Got a little tail.
Little tail? Oh yeah. And that was my one, and Marissa got.
Yeah, Grant really wanted the Viking.
I wanted the Viking.
I have to get one, so I got the little pastry chef. It's so cute. It's like little Danish poutine.
Yeah, or like Hello Kitty or something. I don't know, but it's
super cute. We've already got souvenirs. Well, you can't get a magnet yet. It's a very serious decision, so that we wound up getting keychains.
Well, this is we're not gonna find something like the same this character.
Yeah.
So first little souvenir purchase.
Here's a little mooch about.
We'll have to put them in our backpacks later.
So yeah, that's a solid start to the souvenir shopping. Now we just need to find a yarn store.
We found a store just of ducks. It's called Ducky Memories.
Do you want to go look at the ducks?
Maybe we should look at some ducks.
They have like little duck keychains.
Oh my god. If you're going on a cruise while you're in Scandinavia, come here. So far the stores have been very unique.
No, this is an A+ souvenir shop.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
From what we've seen so far, yeah, it's mainly kitschy souvenir places and bakeries so far.
Which, honestly,
I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want, so.
Not everything's open at this time.
Oh, there's Flying Tiger, Copenhagen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I'll have to come back to that, because that's always fun.
Yeah, I think we saw this store for the first time in
England.
Norway.
Oh, Norway,
But
yeah.
then we saw it
In England.
we also saw it in Dublin.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Remember?
Yep.
In like one of the mall things?
Yep. We do like a good international mall.
So we found another square.
Draft beer to stay and to go.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
That's cool. And there's like a little seat area. That's kind of cool.
Little tiny bar.
They've got like spritzes. Glühwein in the winter.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Oh, this is really pretty.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this in our Japan series, but something we like to do is when we go out, like we like to get up early, which we naturally do anyways, and go out and take photos early in the morning because then you can get empty streets. If I hadn't gotten sick in Japan, Grant probably would have made me go take photos at that shrine with the 1,000 torii gates at 4 a.m. Thankfully, I was sick. It's the only time I've been grateful for it.
I was like, this is a DJI store? This is what this camera is.
The camera that's literally in my hand. So we're going to have to come back.
Honestly, though, I might come back here later because, one, we use this camera so much, I'm kind of terrified that it's going to break. And now, due to certain tariffs in the US, the camera is $200 more than it used to be. So I'm kind of curious to see how much they sell it for here.
Someone told him to get a second one back during Black Friday. He was like, no, we're totally fine. And now he wants a second one. So I guess we're going to be buying a camera as a souvenir.
Maybe not, but it just, it won't hurt to look.
This is opening up to yet another big, beautiful square with yet another beautiful fountain. It gets prettier the further down the street you walk too.
Mm-hmm.
And wider. Grant stopped to take photos. Irish pub.
Yeah. Second Irish pub we've seen.
Irish pubs are kind of popular here, it seems like.
No, this is really pretty. Like the architecture and stuff here.
Yeah, the architecture's
really
awesome.
Nice. Yeah.
We're now in the section of the shopping street that has the Tiffany's, the Louis Vuitton,
Prada. Prada, yeah. It's George.
I was like, oh, this square seems nicer, and then I
Jensen.
actually saw the signs.
Yeah,
like, that's why.
We're in the fancy part. Yeah. Whoa. Hermes. Yeah, this. Here we just found this nice little plaza, and we're sitting down. We realize we don't do this enough when we walk around new cities.
So we're already almost at 5,000 steps in the morning.
So we're like, we should probably just sit, rest our feet for a minute, so we don't get completely worn out by the end of the day. But yeah, you can see there's a theater kind of behind me. And then this is the main sort of plaza area. And then we think back here there's a little canal with the sort of famous colorful buildings.
Yeah.
They kind of look like Bergen in Norway. So we're going to go check that out after this. But yeah, resting our feet, making sure we don't get completely wiped out.
Because sometimes we do that. We just go too hard on the first day.
Yeah.
So we're trying to take it easy, which we won't, but we can pretend.
Okay, so we found the Nyhavn, I think it's called according to Google. So there's this giant anchor, and then these are the sort of famous colorful buildings along the canal.
I think this is when you think of Copenhagen, this is what you think of.
Yeah. But yeah, we found all the people.
Yep, all of them. The entire city is here.
So it looks like you can do some sightseeing,
canal tours
and stuff. You can also buy some hop on, hop off bus tickets here.
Oh God, public toilet.
Yeah. Yeah, if you need a toilet.
Free of charge.
Down there.
Heck. Free bathroom in Europe?
Yeah.
What?
Crazy. So these are like little canal tours you can do. There's one going now. Or coming in, I don't know. This is pretty though, yeah. This is very Bergen.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of Bergen. When you think of like Copenhagen, like this is the street, this is the view. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can see there's just like cafes. Like this entire street is just lined with umbrellas and seating and like twinkly lights and all that stuff. Yeah. It's very cool. It's very touristy.
And we're now in here. It's very, very busy. See.
Yeah, it's.
This is the busiest we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Like,
now we got past like that kind of initial thaw,
there was a big,
but it was
it's
like
okay
a
now,
lot of
but
really large like tour groups.
yeah. Look at all these like boats.
Yeah.
Sailing boats. Yeah, I think that might have been a huge group of, a tour, right?
A lot of them have like the audio things around their neck.
Uh-huh. We just found something that
I just found the coolest thing
Marissa's very excited about. This place has heated seats.
For outside. I needed
for the
that
cold
in my
weather.
life. Happy people, no bad day.
Oh yeah, this is all just
all cafes.
Cafes that probably turn into bars.
Brunch right now, lots of outdoor bars.
This is Sunday. It's a Sunday brunch right now.
Yeah, it's Sunday brunch. A lot of these places it seems, have like blankets or furs on the seats, fires. Going.
Yeah.
A lot of places, it seems like you can get your beer and cocktails to go.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting concept. Mm-hmm. Which we've only started to get in our city.
Yeah.
Uh,
But they have like full bars out here, and so it's like.
We saw that in Norway too.
Yeah.
But not quite to this extent.
Mm-hmm. This looks like a restaurant or something over here on the boat.
It does look like a restaurant on the boat. That's kind of cool. Love a good boat restaurant.
This is cool though. That's pretty.
Yeah. That was the biggest bottle of Aperol I've ever seen.
Whoa. Giant Aperol.
Like I said, it is Aperol Spritz season.
We found like a farmer's market. Yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah. Community supported agriculture.
Coffee.
Ciao.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not, it's always warm.
Yeah, this is cute. Wonder if this is like every Sunday.
Probably. Grant yarn.
Yarn. Marissa found her yarn. It's very muted colors at that.
It's very.
It's very windy, but we've made it to like the main river. We're on like this giant bridge here that half of it is devoted to, or more than half of it is devoted to purely bikes. But yeah, just look at like the architecture along this. It's so cool. And then there's more bars and restaurants here on boats. This one here is called the Tipsy Mermaid.
Another
cool.
recommendation from our friend.
It's much colder on this bridge.
It is a little. It's much breezier.
And for reference, this is where we just were in the
Nyhavn.
Nyhavn. Hey everyone, Grant from the future here. Didn't realize at the time, but we had a little bit of a camera malfunction in the next clip. So I wanted to give a little bit of context on why we end up in a completely different place in Copenhagen after this scene. So essentially after this, we walked for about 10 or 15 minutes over to Rosenborg Slot or Rosenborg Castle. This is a beautiful like Renaissance style castle in the middle of Copenhagen. It's got some really pretty gardens and stuff outside. And yeah, so we headed over there. So just a little bit of context, just so it's not confusing when you see this part in the video. All right, back to past Grant and Marissa. Okay. Finished with Rosenborg Slot or Rosenborg Castle. It was nice. It was a good little. We were only maybe in there 30 minutes or something. Like it wasn't super long, but you could if you're. We're not the type of people that like stand and read like every single thing.
And there's like a little booklet you can get that explains everything, or they do audio
guides,
like the audio guides. We don't do any of that because we just don't. But it's so cool.
That's nice and pretty. Yeah, I enjoyed it. And as I said, yeah, you can come and you can spend. It was about $20 US. I think it was 140. Danish krone if you did want to go into the castle and below, but you can just go in there for free. There's also like free toilets and stuff in there too. So, walk around the gardens.
What I will note is so we are recording this in late May, early June of 2025. So if you go there in the near future, just know that the very first room you walk into in the castle is in the process of being refurbished, and it's literally gutted down to the boards.
Yeah.
So
they have
gets better after that.
They have braces in it that are literally holding the rooms up above them. And then by the time we got to the third floor, we understood
why they needed braces.
Because the top room is like the throne room kind of thing.
And it's just all marble. And it's like, this seems like a choice to put on the third floor.
I think it's a very top-heavy castle.
Yeah. So, yeah. It's cool, though.
Yeah. So now we're just strolling back, essentially back to the hotel.
Yeah.
Where we'll chill out, pack up, and check out before we head to Sweden for the day. But
which is a weird sentence.
I think we're gonna stop. We're not starving. It is around lunchtime, so we're probably gonna stop and get like a hot dog or something, because there's the Danish love their hot dogs. They have some different style kind of hot dogs apparently, right? Mm-hmm. And there's hot dog stands everywhere.
Which means now we won't be able to find one.
So we're gonna do that. Just grab a quick bite to eat on the way back. Okay, hot dogs have been acquired.
We got hot dogs.
So Marissa got like the classic.
This is the classic Danish hot dog. It's I got the classic sausage. It's got ketchup, mustard, remoulade, fried onions, fresh onions, and pickles. So Grant's terrified.
It's not
of
for
it.
me.
I think
that
it
one.
sounds fantastic.
Yeah. And I got this is called the Haps dog. So this is like it's only open on one side, and you can see like they just like put a spicy ketchup in there. But
you can hear the nice crunch of the. It's good.
Very good. Well, yeah, it's a nice crispy roll.
No, the roll's really good.
The hot dog has a good crunch to it.
Yep.
And you have very mildly spicy
Ketchup.
Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, these are everywhere, and you can see just over here. It's just at this little cart here, right next to Yeah, right next to this is this like tower. You can climb this. We're gonna do this later in the trip. You can go up that tower and have a look around the skyline of Copenhagen. But yeah, this is nice little lunch. I think this was 94 Danish kroner, which is a little under 15. It's probably 14. So it's not like super cheap, but it's cheaper than a lot of other places. Yeah. These are seemingly a decent amount of food too.
Especially when you get like 14 toppings on it. Like that.
Yeah, you're one.
It's really good though.
Yeah, we're gonna finish these off and head back to the hotel. Okay, back at the room. We had a quick little rest of the feet.
Little macaroni and cheese for some of us.
Yeah, you did. I didn't. But we're about to head out and go over there
to the train station.
To the train station to head to Malmo. So we'll see you there.
All right, we have made it to our hotel in Malmo, Sweden, second country of this trip. We are at the Clarion Malmo, and we just got to our room, so we thought we'd do a little room tour. This room is actually fabulous. It's got like floor-to-ceiling windows.
It's a corner room too.
Corner room most of the way around.
Yeah.
So you got like a little bench there, desk area. I'm assuming this is mini fridge. Fully stocked mini bar. We won't be touching those things. Coffee, tea, wine glasses. Beautiful floor-to-ceiling windows. I don't know where the thing is. But it looks out like over the river. There's like a little river and some boat, and it looks super cute. Very cool. Little chair seating area. Once again, your standard Scandinavian bed setup with separate mattress pads and duvets. There's a big glass wardrobe over here. Doors. So with a full ironing board, and iron and some hangers. This has a bunch of shelving and a safe and a laundry service. One thing to note about this hotel is it's one of those where you have to put your key in to turn the lights on. You have to press it down until it clicks. If you just like slide it in, you're like thinking your lights don't work.
We just saw someone at the front desk saying their lights weren't working, and they had that. She's like, "You gotta push the thing down."
Yeah. So bathroom, really nice white tub shower combo. Looks really nice. Some nice Scandinavian skincare and shampoo again. So yeah, all in all, it looks like a really nice hotel room.
Yeah.
Excited to stay here.
Yeah. So that was quite a journey. It wasn't very long. It was but it was a whoa. I'm thinking they're kind of two beds next to each other. Wait, I'm not going to sit in the middle. Wait.
Okay.
Because I almost fell through. I'll sit next to you on this. Okay. It's kind of two singles pushed together. It was only about 40 minutes, but it is like a regular commuter train, so it
was extremely crowded.
Extremely crowded. We got on our car, like the train car first, and we got a seat, and we were just like holding our suitcases. We went in like kind of the middle area, which is meant for bicycles and handicapped, and it has a luggage rack. So we're like, oh, this will be a good one. And so we sat down, and then like 30 seconds later, everyone else sat down. 30 seconds later, a guy comes with a bike, and he's like,
the bikes go there.
That's where the bikes go. And we looked at our seats, and there was like a bike symbol behind it. And it's like, apparently bicycles take precedence over people. It was like, because it takes up like 4 seats. And then this entire train car only had like 15 seats in it. And we were all just crammed in there. Then
bad.
We were like,
crowded.
I'm sure once we go past Copenhagen Airport, it will be fine. A whole bunch of people came off, but then way more people got on the train. So we were just kind of crammed in there. But thankfully, most people actually got off at Malmo, funnily enough.
Yeah.
So it made enough space that we could actually get out of the train, because that's what we were a bit worried.
We were a little worried for a minute. And I was thankfully able to get one of the seats, because I would have had a massive, massive panic attack if I had to stand that entire time. So Grant really took one for the team.
Yeah, I stood the entire journey. So, oh well. But but it's fine. Thankfully, it wasn't too long, so we made it. And this hotel, really nice inside. It's like, I think the biggest building in Malmo, because we got out of the train and we're like, oh, that giant building. That is that's the Clarion Hotel.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we're gonna probably just head out and explore, try and figure out what we're doing for dinner and stuff.
I could go for a beer.
Yeah. Okay, so we have made it to dinner. We found this is a food hall here in Malmo,
which is beautiful.
Yeah, let's have a look. I'll show you around. We're up on a balcony up here. So
the only balcony.
So you can see here. There's like a bakery here on the left. This is the ramen shop, which we just got food from. Then there's all different places. There's Italian, there's fish, there's like sandwiches, there's Mexican. It's a whole bunch.
There's poke, there's ice cream, there's burgers and falafel. Just basically anything you could possibly want, you can probably find it here.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of a challenge. So we're here Sunday. They close in like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, like 30 minutes. And so by the time we got here, a lot of the items we wanted were sold out, which is how we landed on ramen. It was our third choice.
Yeah. Because we were going to get Swedish meatballs, and then they were out of that, and then a pork belly sandwich, they were out of that. So, but anyway, this looks really good. So yeah, I got this, like a spicy ramen. So it's got like pork and egg and spicy sauce.
I gotta show you. It's got sliced roast pork. I forget what that's called. Some green onion and a little Naruto fish cake.
So looks pretty good.
And we also got some local beers. So I got the War Pigs, which we know is from Copenhagen.
Yeah, and we got. I think this was also from Copenhagen. This is a Mikkeller or something like that. Yeah, but it's a raspberry Berliner Weiss.
Which I 100% tripped coming up the stairs and spilled some of, and I'm really sorry.
But
I'm gonna taste my broth. I'm gonna go for it.
Well, so I'm holding this camera precariously on the edge of this balcony, so I'm probably not going to hold it here the whole time. But it's the best angle, and you can see like the the thing.
Good angles.
Yeah, I'll just try some of this broth. Let's see how spicy. I said meat like.
You said medium. I don't know what medium means.
I don't know what medium means in Sweden. Ooh. No, it's a good level of heat.
It's a good level? Okay.
Yeah, it's a nice level of heat. It's not like I'm not going to die level of heat. And this is cool. This was like 3 minutes from the hotel, so...
Yeah. There's chili oil if you really want to...
I think I'm all right. We were talking earlier, we noticed a bakery that we've seen multiple times. It's called St. Jacob's Bakery.
Gesundheit.
St. Jacob's Bakery, let's call it that. But they have this like carrot cake that has like this much like cream cheese frosting on top. We've seen it multiple times, so it must be a kind of I'm guessing like a local bakery chain or something. I think I'm gonna have to try that at some point. I don't know if it's after this, because places are probably gonna close. But anyway, I'm gonna dig into this, and you're already digging in, so I'm gonna...
I already dug in, I'm hungry.
Okay, finished dinner. That was lovely. That was pretty good ramen.
Yeah.
It's like still Sweden, like Denmark, is expensive too. That was about $60 for both of us.
I almost had a heart attack when you told me that.
So it's about $30 each for a beer and a bowl of ramen. Yeah. It's a little bit different than the $20 for both of us for ramen in Japan. But, you know.
So now we're just kind of wandering down towards the river and the park. We are crossing the river right now.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's cute.
We're just kind of wandering around. There's not, I think because it's a Sunday evening now.
A lot of things are closed.
So we're probably just going to wander a little bit, get our bearings, and maybe just have an early...
Yeah.
Because we are already at 17,500 steps for today.
Some of us are already at 18, and 20 is basically like what we figured is our max.
That's how like we've done a lot of walking kind of.
Yeah. So
we're pushing it. But we'll go see. Yeah. Maybe we'll go check out what this park is over here, maybe, right?
Yeah. I'm hoping for some quality puppers.
This is pretty.
It is pretty. Already so many good dogs.
Already puppers, yeah.
Already. Lots of kiddos learning to ride bikes.
Here we go. Kungsparken. Or Välkommen till Kungsparken.
It's a big park.
Definitely less English here.
Yeah.
So far. There's been a lot less. Like Copenhagen had like English pretty much everything, or at least
half and half.
There was half, yeah.
Yeah.
Like here, when I was paying for the ramen earlier, it was like I tapped my credit card and it beeped at me, and then it said something, and I had no idea what it said. And
the guy was like, "You have to."
The guy was like, "You have to insert it." I'm like, "Oh, thank you."
He sounded American.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I don't think it was, but
I don't
it
think he
like,
was, but he sounded like.
I feel sometimes I've felt like a few people here when they speak English, they almost sound a bit more American.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like they learn it from.
They learn it with like an American accent instead of an English one.
Maybe
It's kind of weird.
No, this is pretty.
Yeah.
It's some sort of deer surrounding a statue over here. I don't know.
Isn't there an actual deer park in? Oh no, that's in Copenhagen.
There's a deer park in Copenhagen.
There's a deer park.
Some of them are like buried. That's weird.
Yeah, this is weird. It's like a goose
Yeah.
and like some animals on top of bears.
But yeah, these ones are like sinking
Yeah, the goose must be good luck.
because everyone's rubbed it because
Everyone's
it's gold.
rubbed it. Yeah.
Same as the ears of
Has ears?
the deer here.
What a weird statue. Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, I don't know what this statue is.
I'm not sure what this is meant to symbolize, but
Okay. Oh, look, the river's down here. Bunny!
oh heck,
Heck, look at him go.
there was a bunny just over there. You probably couldn't see it. If I did get it in the background, I'll like zoom in. Oh, this bunny's over here.
What? Oh, heck.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them.
Oh,
over
there's
here.
little babies.
Yeah,
Did you see the little baby one?
yeah, and underneath
Oh,
the bush.
yeah. Oh. We have these at home. I don't know why I'm so excited.
Yeah, we get them in our yard and everything.
Well, we don't anymore because Ellie.
We got a fence and we got a dog that hunts them. Yeah.
It's quite frankly more wildlife than I expected from a public park.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just like an archway.
Oh,
Interesting.
yeah. Oh, is that with a snake on top of it?
Oh god.
With water dripping out of the
what
snake.
in the Slytherin? Okay. I
It's
don't
like
want
somehow rainwater. It must be like a drain above it or something that
I don't
causes
want
it.
to open the Chamber of Secrets.
That causes it to drop down. Drop down here. That's really cool. What is this park? Yeah, it's got all this weird symbolism. Wow, that's pretty.
What's this house? Castle thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like all the people that sit in
Oh, that's a whole like pond there. Oh, and then there's whoa.
Yeah. I wonder what's over there. Like I see like umbrellas and a bunch of people.
Yeah, we can go over there.
You
if
want to wander that way?
Yeah.
No, there's like a
Might
little
be a little
dock.
outdoor bar thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, look at this. Oh, sorry.
Ooh. That's pretty.
You can feel some of the water.
Yeah.
I saw another. There's another bunny.
Heck. Ooh.
Just people
And that was
chilling by the river. Someone in the river,
Yeah.
like in a boat.
Look.
Look at it. Look, it's just like the little red, like the red bicycle, and the people sitting there
Yeah.
fishing. It's just like what you would expect. Like,
When I picture like Sweden, like this is
yeah. Whoa, this is really pretty.
this is cool.
These little paddle boats.
There's like a windmill over there, Grant.
Oh
Like an
wow.
old-fashioned one. Oh, it's a little cafe.
People have beer. There is a decent line though.
Great. So we wandered through that park and we wound up crossing a bridge and we found this cute little cafe called Slotstrand Gardens Cafe.
Yeah. It's all just outside. There's a tiny bit of indoor seating.
Tiny bit inside, mostly outdoor seating, right on the river. Super cute. Some of the tables have like little lanterns with candles lit. So they have coffee, beers, wine, all that good stuff, and then
It's a fika. It's like a fika place.
it's a fika place, and then they have like desserts and like small bites.
Yeah.
So we each got the
Bron,
Bron BRON IPA. Good.
Yeah.
And then Grant, of course.
Got this. This looks pretty good. It's a carrot cake. I'm not normally a carrot cake, but they seem to have carrot cake like everywhere
Carrot
here.
cake is a thing here.
And it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
So they don't skimp on like the cream, like the frosting. I think it's cream cheese.
It's probably cream cheese or something similar.
Okay. I see what's popular here because it's really good.
Yeah.
No, it's almost like super moist. It's almost like you know how like banana bread is kind of like
Very
a
moist.
little bit really moist, like sort of a little bit.
A wet.
Yeah, it's almost like that.
Okay.
It's not super carroty.
Yeah, I think that's the problem with carrot cake is the US. A lot of times it's too dry.
Yeah, this is not dry, so I think that's.
And the IPA is like it's a very malty IPA. It's nice
It's not
though.
too hoppy.
No.
Yeah. No, this is awesome. This is kind of exactly what we were looking for.
Yeah.
We got here. We just scraped in once again. Though we scraped in dinner at the other place, and then it's now they close in 20 minutes. So like.
They were already putting like stuff away. That's why our table doesn't have a lantern anymore. Like they're already trying to like put lanterns away and put like a lot of the other chairs. They're putting the chairs away and putting seating away. So they're getting a head start on their cleanup, but they're still serving people.
Yeah. It was.
So-
It took maybe about 20 minutes for us to get served because there was so many people.
Yeah, and when he says get served, he means like we had to stand in line.
Stand
to
in a
order.
line.
We got our stuff immediately. We just had to stand in line for like 20
Yeah.
minutes. That's okay. Now we can have our evening fika as we get dive bombed by
Yeah,
crows.
crow just like went right past my head.
Yeah, Grant had flashbacks to getting dive bombed by
Magpies.
magpies as a child.
But it's good. We're gonna finish our cake and our beer, and we'll probably head back to the hotel after this because I think everything's kind of closing.
Yeah.
Right. It's a Sunday, but we have a whole day here tomorrow. So. Okay, we just finished. We just walked back to the hotel, so we're back here. It's that was really nice. That carrot cake. Oh my god.
I think it changed Grant's life.
Like I've always been against carrot cake, and I think it's maybe it's just the way like American carrot cake is, or like just
I think it was
generic
the
carrot cake.
inference that it includes vegetables.
I think that always turned me off, and I think there's been a lot of carrot cakes that aren't like moist.
No, you get a lot of trash carrot cake.
So I think
life.
this was a very much an eye opener for me in terms of my dessert choices that I've made in life. So, but no, oh my god. We have to look this up, because carrot cake seems to be everywhere in Sweden, so I don't know if it's like a thing here.
It must be because it's very popular and they do it very well. Like that was a very moist, flavorful carrot cake.
It was really good. But no, that was a nice little find we stumbled upon. So this is why we like just wandering around places, right?
Yeah,
we just
you
found
find
that
the best spots by just
out of the
wandering.
blue, just by walking into a park. We found that.
Yeah,
So.
because it was called a cafe, so I probably wouldn't have just looking at a map wouldn't have picked it.
Yeah.
And it was perfect.
Yeah, no, it was really nice. But no, this has been a nice little, brief little introduction to Malmo. So we'll have a full day here tomorrow. So, which will be good. And then we're staying one more night, but we'll probably leave like early-ish the next day. So to go back to Copenhagen. But this place, it seems pretty small. So I think we'll be able to sort of see what we need to see here.
Yeah, it's like a little. Honestly, it feels Durham-sized.
Yeah, it's a nice, manageable sized town. Like I feel like we can see what we need to see here in a short. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so far, good first impression.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I think we're both really tired though. I'm at
It's 20,000 steps, right?
20,829 steps.
We did it. That's our limit.
So,
we hit our limit.
We hit our limit. My feet hurt.
Yeah. But no. I think that wraps it up for today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button if you like today's video, and subscribe so you can see all the other videos.
All of our other Scandinavian adventures.
Yeah. Catch you next time.